Hola, ¿cómo están? And what is going on, guys? DarkScheme here, and today I'll be asking you guys the question, what's next for Halo 5 Guardians? So far for Halo 5 Guardians, it's gotten some great improvements and great additions ever since its launch a few months ago. And this is kind of just a little look back into Halo 5 Guardians. We've gotten Big Team Battle. Big Team Battle has gotten some new maps from the community as well. Breakout has seen some new community maps added to that playlist, and also taking a look at Warzone, it's looking on improving things here and there, a few fixes and tweaks, and we're getting continuously new maps at the moment. One thing that could be said about Arena is that it does still need a few more maps. The map rotation at the moment is good and all, but the new maps that we've gotten from DLC still need some work as well. I think that is definitely one thing that we will hopefully be getting in the next update coming in April very shortly, called Ghosts of Meridian. We've talked a little bit about Ghosts of Meridian, seen a few things that will come out of it, and the Spartan laser tweaking will help out for a few things here and there. But as far as getting back into Arena and focusing on Arena definitely still needs a few more playlists to function correctly. I think one of the biggest things that I have seen, and I have continuously brought up, is how players are still waiting for an infection playlist to come from 343. We are getting Warzone Firefight, and because so many of us wanted Warzone Firefight, we are getting it. So now the next step is to hopefully be getting infection in one of the next updates. Unfortunately, I do believe that infection was needed about 2 months back, and hopefully 343 knows that infection is one of those playlists that is kind of a staple to Halo, just as much as SWAT, just as much as an Arena playlist, and just as much as Breakout now in Halo 5. So much fun and so much excitement comes out of Halo when we are all having a great time playing and shooting at other bad guys. Warzone Firefight will definitely help out with one of those features, but I do know that some players still want to stick with the Arena playlist, in which there are only a set number of players playing. Warzone Firefight, like I said, will kind of help alleviate that, make it so that you can party up, play with friends, kill some bad guys. But for the most part, the Infection playlist is one of those playlists in which you can't really replace it. The experience that one gets from Infection is a little bit different. One of those playlists that I personally have played and enjoyed every single time I jumped into it. Although I didn't play it very much, it seems to matter a lot to so many people. And honestly, that is one of the only game types that I think Halo 5 is missing. Oddball is possible, but because there has not really been any attention, I am not sure where Oddball is at the moment. We do have the ability to make Oddball, but we do have to test it out, see what works and see what doesn't. Assault is kind of on this back burner, in which it is out there. It is kind of being tested in the Arena playlist. It is kind of still needing a few fixes, some tweaks here and there. Definitely some polish needed. So I am hoping that 343 is actively looking and seeing how many people are wanting an Infection playlist, and of course some more social playlists. Social playlists at the moment are very limited and kind of are on a rotation of just one playlist. At the moment we do have Social Team Slayer, and that is it. The other social playlist that we do have, besides Big Team Battle, is Griffball. And I know because Griffball has stayed, and because Griffball is still a playlist and has not been rotated out, it's telling me that a lot of people are probably still playing Griffball and enjoying it. So seeing as that is a big deal, I have no doubt in my mind that a lot of people will want to continuously play different playlists, and these playlist populations are hopefully always doing well. Like I said, since Griffball is there, it seems to be doing well, but the Team Arena playlist and other playlists need to be worked on just a little bit to see what it needs tweaking. So I believe that as far as Halo 5, personally, in my eyes, the Arena portion of the game, the Arena sandbox, is what needs a little bit more fixing, tuning, and, like I said, more playlists. I've spoken about this very briefly once before, but I do believe that because there are so little playlists, means that 343 is trying to concentrate the Halo 5 population into only a few playlists and not dwindle the Halo 5 community from going into different playlists. I believe that's one of the reasons why we haven't seen a permanent team doubles playlist, even though it seems to be a very popular request. Personally, for me, I am not a fan of team doubles. That is just my opinion. I don't really have a set person for me to personally jump into the doubles playlist. And for Halo 5, who knows if it is as much fun as people do believe it to be. That is just me thinking out loud. And really, if you do take a step back and look at Halo 5, there are a ton of things that need continued support and feedback for. I think one thing that they are actively working on for Halo 5 at the moment is how ranks are working. Ranks have recently reset once again for the newest season. I believe it should be the April season. So for those getting their placement matches, hopefully you're seeing not only faster matches, but a more accurate placement match. Of course, your placement match is going to depend on how many players are playing in that playlist. But overall, like I said earlier, it's looking like the Halo Arena Sandbox is the side of Halo that needs a little bit more love and care. Competitive multiplayer is one thing to create, but it is another thing to continue to support it. Warzone is doing great and fine, and I don't mean to take attention away from it because I do believe that Warzone does require attention, but it seems like there's a little bit more of a voice coming from the arena players. Once again, that is just what I have personally seen above everything else, but hopefully we will get some sort of updates coming for the arena playlist. But that is pretty much it for me today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little rant on what Halo 5 needs. And let me know what you guys think Halo 5 needs to continue to improve the game and keep it moving forward. I'll leave you guys with that. And as always, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time.